feel your parents? Do you not feel your parents, guys? That is so scary.
Name come up, you on mine again. On good terms you thought, but now I got a person right. I don't like the things you bought. You just want me in your bed. I don't care how much.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. If you're new, hi, I'm Rory. Nice to meet you. Anyways, so today what we're doing is reading. I'm gonna say reacting, doesn't matter. We're watching, guys. My brain, I just wrote math, so my brain is not here. Math SPA wasn't like the exam. So right now I'm going to read Am I the Asshole stories and react to them and tell you if you're the asshole or not. So let's get, this is like my new phone, guys. Well, that really is just like for content and stuff or whatnot. Anyways, let's get into it. Right now my heart will, I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this, but right now my hot water, I need to fix my posture. But anyways, my hot water bottle, the kettle is running right now, and I will pause the video to go get my hot water bottle because it is cold. It's like, people who say they like winter, y'all are lying. Y'all are straight up liars. Like, why would you like this weather? Ugh, I hate it so much. And I found a pink cardigan in my wardrobe. This is not even the point of the freaking video, but I found a pink cardigan. Anyways, am I the asshole for basically telling my BF I told you so after he got himself fired from his job? Sorry if I'm all over the place, I can't think straight. My boyfriend worked remotely for a company who I won't disclose for privacy reasons. He would always complain about how his job didn't pay enough and how there wasn't much upward mobility. The only benefit his job had was being able to work anywhere in the country, the US. And the workers were very sweet. Sorry. I would tag along with him to his after work functions, and I bonded with his co-workers over anime. Lol. The lol was included into the story, guys, so don't, like, I'm not hating on anime. Unfortunately, there is no way possible for my job to be fully remote. I would love for a remote job, but it's just not possible right now. But I do make more money than my BF does, and he definitely has more work-life balance than I do. I even told him that he should have taken advantage of his work-life balance because he didn't go out or travel as much unless it was something music-related. He only began traveling recently, and I was happy for him until I found out that he was basically working 2 jobs at once without informing his company. That's a breach of contract between him and his employer. So for context, my boyfriend is also a musician, and he's been performing a ton. What the hell is a ton? Okay, never mind. Okay, she spelled it wrong, my bad. A ton with his band, while I will also not disclose for privacy reasons. He has actually been making a decent amount of money through the shows he plays, and his band has gotten some interesting offers like playing for festivals and opening for larger acts. I asked him if his company allowed him to work as a traveling musician while clocked into work. The obvious answer was no. They didn't allow that at all because they never knew he was doing that. We got into a huge fight over this. I told him that he needs to get permission from his job before he decides to basically work 2 jobs at once. He didn't think it was a big deal as long as they didn't know. But what's worse is that I had no clue he was doing this for just under a year. This entire time he's been risking his income in such a stupid way. I tried pleading with him, but he wasn't taking anything I said seriously. So I privately asked his coworker if she could talk some sense into him. She didn't care about what he was doing, but she must have mentioned this to other coworkers, and it resulted in him getting terminated. He lost his job, and now he's freaking out and blaming me for his own recklessness. But this is exactly what I warned him about. We got into another huge argument where he accused me of doing this on purpose, and I told him that if he would have just listened to me, what I told him first, then he wouldn't still be employed. He would still be employed. He broke up with me after that comment, called me a shithead, and left. Dog, this is a complicated one. I think you're both the, like, she is both the, okay, I don't even know if it's a she, but this person is both the asshole and not the asshole. Because why would you mention it to the coworker? Why would you mention it to the coworker? Also, like, Leanna, the boyfriend is stupid though. Like, you're really going to risk money. Maybe I just love money, but you're really gonna risk money. If you wanted to do both at the same time, like, if you're really passionate about music, you should have just forgot the job and then focus on the music. But like, you can't do both at the same time. You get me? You had to choose one. And the fact that I feel like the only reason he didn't listen is because it came from a woman. I'm assuming this person's a woman. Because anyways, so really and truly, I feel like you shouldn't have told the coworker, because obviously the coworker is gonna gossip about it and tell other people. So basically, you did get him fired. At the end of the day, you did get him fired. You were right, and like, you did tell him so. Like, that's gonna happen, but no one was going to know about it. So like, you basically got him fired. No one was going to know until you opened your mouth. So yes, you kind of are the asshole, babe. That was 100% your fault. Like, you got your boyfriend fired. So I don't know what you want to do about that, but like, it's low-key kind of your fault. Okay, so now I'm back. I got my water bottle because it's just, guys, and my feet are cold. I'm wearing my school socks. Did you guys ask? No. Do you guys care? No. But I'm still telling you because I have free will. Okay. Am I the asshole for not letting... Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Am I the asshole for not letting my parents in after they drove 4 hours to see me? You? That's deep, dog. I, 23 female, moved out shortly after high school because I just couldn't deal with them anymore. So much drama and chaos growing up, I would be lying if I said they didn't do a lot for me, and I do love them, but like, from a distance. My feelings are just so complicated. So one day I'm out grocery shopping and I happen to check Life 360. You guys should get Life 360 actually. Yeah, I'm like forcing my friends to get Life 360. My family will never know. Like, my family will never be on Life 360 and know my location 24/7. Absolutely not. But my friends, they need to know I am 24/7. If I'm at school, if I'm at home. Do I check Life 360? No. But they must check it to make sure I'm safe. You get me? Not that I don't care, but anyways, shut up. Let me look. Okay. They are literally 40 minutes away from my place. We didn't have family out there, so I knew they were coming to see me. I called them immediately and just blew up in their face. I told them that they better turn around because I'm not home and coming home. Okay, that makes no fucking sense. I probably should have waited until I was more calm before reacting, but here we are. They stayed there for a while because couldn't believe that like, grammar. You need to fix your fucking grammar. Where am I now? Okay, they stayed there for a while because couldn't believe that I would actually turn them away. Even after I was done shopping, I felt like I couldn't go back to my own home because they'd be waiting for me. After they eventually left 2 hours later, they went on and on about how disrespectful I am, about how they did everything for me growing up and how some parents just throw their kids out. Personally, I feel like they think the world revolves around them and that I should cater to them whenever. There's a reason I moved so young in this shit economy, so the fact that they think I should just drop whatever I'm doing just to see them pisses me off so bad. I had absolutely no idea about my plans or if I had been working. So, am I the asshole? Edit. For those asking about our relationship, I don't know how to give any more context without basically trauma dumping and sharing too much online. It kind of just felt like 18 years on the Jerry Springer show. Ghetto and ridiculous. Okay? Also, I am almost certain that my brother is on Reddit and would probably see this and know right away that it's me. As for the Live 360, I do have my location turned off. I probably should delete it, but I just haven't. I still get notifications about their phones needing to be charged, etc., but I just ignore it. This time I got a notification that they were at a certain rest stop about 40 minutes from my house. That I couldn't really ignore, and sure enough, they were en route to my house. As for my mom posting her perspective, it's bullshit. My mom doesn't even know what Reddit is and can barely work Facebook. But now that I think about it, it does sound like something my brother might do. Hey girl, I'm not gonna lie to you, that was very unnecessary. That was so unnecessary. Like, you didn't need to blow up in their face. Like, I get they like fucked up your life somehow, but like, just to blow up in your face, blow up in their face, my bad. Like, that was so unnecessary. Maybe because I'm scared of my mom. If I found out my mom was like 40 minutes away from my house, I would call her and be like, yo, are you on my way to my house? Like, I wouldn't like go by her, but I would never like chase her away or yell at her, because like, yes, she's done her fair share of fucking me up. I fucked her up probably, and like everybody has a fucked up family, dog. Okay, let me not say everybody, but like, does it, like, I don't know. I feel like I really don't know what to say about this, because like, out of the blue, just like out of the purple, you're just gonna blow up in their face. I really want to know what exactly they did to you for you to blow up. I really feel like you're the asshole for that one. Like just out of the blue, out of the purple, you're just gonna come here and blow up in their face. That is so scary. Do you not fear your parents? Do you not fear your parents, guys? That is so scary. I'm just thinking of what if I did that to my mom. Can you guys tell that my shirt, like I'm wearing two shirts and they're both backwards? Can you guys tell? I feel like you guys couldn't tell. I didn't need to tell you guys this, but like, sure, I feel like you're the asshole for that one. Ha, girl, you're brave. You're brave. You. Okay, so the next one is, am I the asshole for leaving a wedding reception after the bride and groom had us drive to 4 different locations over 3 miles through LA traffic in 100 Fahrenheit heat? Hello, we went to a wedding on Saturday, and after the ceremony, which ended around 12, we were all given an address for the reception. We get there, and after we all finished eating cider, chicken, fish, the bride and groom stand up and ask the guests to accompany them to the next location for the rest of the reception, 12 miles away. Mind you, we are about 75 to 100 guests. We head over where another meal was served, a main course of Mexican food, which was okay. After we finished eating again, they stood up and asked us to accompany them to the next location for the rest of the party. No dancing, no speeches, we just sat and ate. I expected it to be a hall with a dance floor in the same building or something, but no. 8 miles further, taking us into downtown LA. But now it's 4 p.m. We've paid $12 valet at restaurant 1 and $18 at restaurant 2. Some of the guests were a little pissed off, but all head out and went. Took about 40 minutes to get there in traffic, and it was almost 100 degrees that day. We get to restaurant 3. This time desserts were served. $20 parking. Same thing. They got up and asked us to location 4 for the remainder of the evening, and they didn't say that what will be there. It was 30 miles away, like 30 further out from the main wedding ceremony and my home. At that point, I'm almost 60 miles away from home. I found out later that there was an open bar and a dance floor, and that's where the party was. At this point, I said my congrats and went home. It was already 7 p.m. and we were sweaty from the extreme heat, overworked and exhausted from all the driving. I found out yesterday that almost half the guests went home. Now I'm wondering if I did the wrong thing by leaving. I feel bad that they had to go to the main party without almost half their guests. I also understand that they wanted to do something different and memorable with their wedding, but the driving around was just hectic. It felt inconsiderate to have almost 100 guests driving from place to place in LA traffic just to eat at each location rather than actually celebrate together. And that's not even thinking about the $50 in valet we spent at the 3 places. I asked a venue. My person, okay. 4 was almost $18 valet. Oh, I asked and venue 4. Okay. Can you tell that I don't read, guys? Can you tell? Maybe I should have just sucked it up, driven the extra 30 miles and stayed for the actual party. At the same time, it was around 7 p.m. and we'd been doing this for basically the entire day. I would have just sat on the chair fanning myself with my feet up. I don't think you're the asshole. I really don't. I feel like the groom and bride, I get what they're trying to do, but I feel like you're not the asshole, because like, what do you mean we need to like drive place to place? And I'm not even in LA, and I know LA traffic is crazy. I'm South African and I know the traffic is crazy there because they talk about it in every fucking movie and TV show. But I get it, dog. Like, now you must sit in traffic in the sun, in the heat. Me, I would have went home after venue 2. I would have been like, okay, the first venue, if you're like, we're going to venue 2, I'd be like, oh, okay, exciting, very exciting. But then now I must go to another venue 3 and 4. Nah, that's where you got me messed up, dog. You got it, dog. You got it. Like, you got it. Happy birthday. Because there's no way. I really feel like the bride and groom are like really inconsiderate, because like, dude, come on now. Come on. At least they should have paid for valet. And why doesn't South Africa have valet? I feel like we should also have valets, guys. This is so unfair. Like, I also want to go to a fancy restaurant and get my car like valeted. I also want to valet my car, guys. I know I have to pay, but still. But at least we have parking guards, guys. Y'all don't have that in America. So, am I the asshole for leaving a dinner early after my friend made a joke about me? Hey, guys. I'm 23 female and went out for dinner with 4 of my friends last weekend. We've all known each other for a while, so we're pretty comfortable making fun of each other. At some point, they started talking about how everyone in the group has changed since college. It was almost harmless until one of them said I was basically the backup friend of the group because I'm always available when everyone else is busy. Sure. Everyone laughed, including me at first, because I didn't want to make it awkward. Then another friend said she's not even offended because she knows it's true. They started bringing up random times when I'd been left out of plans and joked that I was basically the person they called when someone cancelled. I laughed it off at the table, but honestly, it really got to me. I ended up making an excuse that I wasn't feeling well and left early. Later that night, one of them texted asking why I was being weird. I told her that the jokes actually hurt my feelings, especially because some of what they were joking about was true. She said I was taking a joke way too seriously and that nobody actually thinks I'm a backup friend. I told her that if that's true, they probably shouldn't joke about something they know I'm insecure about. She said she didn't even know I was insecure about it, and now everyone is apparently annoyed that I made the whole dinner awkward. I haven't talked to them much since. Part of me thinks I should have just laughed it off because they weren't trying to hurt me, but another part of me feels stupid for pretending I was fine when I wasn't. P.S. I read all your comments. Okay, I read all your comments and I want to thank each and every one of you for your support and friendly comments. I am not friends with them anymore and will rebuild my life from now on and focus on my mental health. Much love, everyone. You're not the asshole, babe. Your friends are the assholes. What the hell? I would crash out. I would have a serious crash out. I would have not even like, you know, I don't think I'd have a crash out. I would probably just cry. I would have done the exact same thing as you. I'm not even gonna lie, because it's also one of my insecurities, being like a backup friend. But like, nah, dog, I would cry. I would honestly cry. I'm so like, you go, girl. Like, I'm so glad you cut them off, because like, what do you mean? Oh, guys, nah, you guys have bad friends. You guys have bad friends. Me, I don't know but guys, that is the end. I am sorry about my reading, guys. Like I read like a 2-year-old, guys. I'm sorry. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. But I do read like a 2-year-old. I read like I've never, like no one ever. I read like no one's taught me how to read before. Like, this is my first time reading. Yeah. But anyways, that's it, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, tell me like one of your Am I the Asshole stories. Like, let me know. And tell me what else you guys want to see. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.